What would humanity look like 500 years from today? A question that tickles the curiosity of many. Imagine, if you will, a world where artificial intelligence has grown so advanced that it's become an integral part of our everyday lives. Robots with the cognitive capabilities of humans, or perhaps even surpassing them, could be as commonplace as smartphones are today. These sentient machines may serve as our companions, our caretakers, or even our teachers, possessing vast amounts of knowledge and the ability to process it far more quickly than any human brain could. Now, let's take a step further. Picture a world where humans are not confined to living on Earth. Space travel, a concept that today seems so distant and complex, could be as simple as hopping on a bus. We could be living on Mars, or perhaps even further afield on exoplanets yet to be discovered. These colonies might not just be for the adventurous or the affluent, but could be home to everyday people living their lives just as we do on Earth, but under alien skies. The longevity of human life could also see a significant shift. With advancements in medical technology and an understanding of our genetic code, it's plausible that the average human lifespan could be extended considerably. Aging could become a thing of the past, with people living for centuries rather than decades. The notion of death might be radically changed, with humans having the ability to preserve their consciousness digitally and live on indefinitely in a virtual realm. Of course, these are but mere speculations, extrapolations of the trends we see today. The actual future might be something we can't even conceive of right now. But one thing is for certain. In 500 years, technology might be so advanced that it's barely recognizable to us today. But isn't the mystery of the future part of what makes it so exciting? The possibilities are endless, and only time will tell what the future truly holds. In 500 years, technology might be so advanced that it's barely recognizable to us today. What if we fast forward another 500 years to 1,000 years from now? The possibilities are mind-boggling. Imagine a world where we've mastered the art of genetic modification, not just for crops or animals, but for ourselves. We could potentially eradicate genetic diseases, create stronger, healthier bodies, and maybe even harness the power of evolution in our favor. We could design ourselves down to the very fiber of our being. But it's not just about physical enhancements. Imagine a world where we've cracked the code to our brains. Advancements in neuroscience could unlock the full potential of our minds, leading to leaps in intelligence, creativity, and empathy. We might even be able to upload our consciousness into machines, achieving a kind of digital immortality. And then there's medicine. In 1,000 years, we might have conquered every known disease. The common cold, a thing of the past. Cancer? Just another footnote in our medical textbooks. And as we delve deeper into the secrets of aging, we might even find the key to longevity, to a life that stretches on for centuries, or perhaps even indefinitely. But what are the implications of such a world? There are ethical questions to consider. Is it right to modify our genetics, to play God with our own nature? What happens when immortality becomes a reality? Do we risk overpopulation, or do we limit who gets to live forever? And what about the divide between those who can afford these advancements and those who can't? These are questions we may need to answer sooner than we think. In the face of these challenges, we must remember that progress is not just about technological advancement. It's about using that technology to improve our lives, to create a world that's fair and just. We must ensure that the future we build is one we'd want to live in. In 1,000 years, humanity could be on the brink of immortality. Let's take another leap forward to 1,500 years from now. Could we have transcended our physical forms by this point? Imagine a world where the line between man and machine is blurred beyond recognition. A world where technology has become an extension of ourselves, not just in our pockets, but within our bodies. We are talking about the possibility of humans becoming cybernetic organisms, a fusion of organic and artificial components. Now think about how this could change our lives. With artificial limbs and organs that surpass the capabilities of their natural counterparts, our physical limitations could be a thing of the past. We could live longer, healthier lives, free from many of the diseases and disabilities that plague us today. This isn't just about enhancing our physical bodies, though. Imagine if we could augment our minds as well. What if we could increase our cognitive abilities, our memory, our creativity? What if we could directly interface with computers and the internet, accessing information and communicating with others at the speed of thought? But let's not stop there. If we are no longer bound by our biological forms, what's stopping us from exploring the stars? Interstellar travel, once a distant dream, could become a reality. We could send explorers to distant galaxies, colonizing new worlds and ensuring the survival of humanity for millennia to come. Of course, these are just speculations. We can't predict the future with absolute certainty. But as we venture into the unknown, as we push the boundaries of what's possible, we can't help but wonder what might lie ahead. In the grand scheme of things, 1,500 years is just a blink of an eye. Yet in that time, we could see changes that reshape not just our lives, but our very understanding of what it means to be human. In 1,500 years, we might not even be purely biological beings anymore. And what about 2,000 years from now? The possibilities are beyond even our wildest dreams. Let's embark on a journey to a time where the lines between science and fiction blur. A time where humanity might have reached the pinnacle of artificial intelligence, a technological singularity. This is a point where artificial intellect surpasses human intelligence, creating a seismic shift in our existence. It's a time where machines could potentially think, learn, create, and even dream on their own. The conversation is no longer about building smarter devices, but about devices building themselves, smarter than any human could. Imagine a world where we've cracked the code of consciousness, and we're able to upload our minds into a digital cloud. We won't be bound by the physical limits of our bodies anymore. We could travel digitally, experience different realities, and extend our lifespans indefinitely. It's like taking a quantum leap into a realm where mortality becomes a concept of the past. As we leap beyond our earthly confines, the vast expanse of the universe becomes our new playground. We might have become a multi-galactic species by then, spreading across the universe, colonizing distant galaxies, and making the cosmos our home. The stars that we once gazed upon from our backyard telescopes could be the twinkling lights of our neighboring colonies. We might have mastered the art of bending space and time, using wormholes as cosmic shortcuts. The universe is no longer a mystery, but a canvas for our imagination. We might be interacting with alien civilizations, learning from their cultures, sharing our knowledge, and growing together. The quest for knowledge, the thirst for exploration, and the relentless pursuit of innovation could lead humanity to become an advanced civilization that's beyond our current comprehension. It's like a cosmic symphony where we're not just spectators, but active participants, orchestrating the future of the universe. In 2,000 years, humanity could be unrecognizable to us today. Our descendants might look back at our time with a sense of nostalgia, marveling at how far they've come. But one thing's for sure, the future is a journey, and every step we take today is shaping that tomorrow. It's fascinating to imagine what the future might hold, but it's equally important to remember that the future is shaped by the actions we take today. As we marvel at the possibilities of what the next 2,000 years might unfold, we must also turn our gaze inward. The future isn't something that simply happens to us. Rather, it's a reality that we actively create day by day through our actions, our choices, and our innovations. The promise of grand technologies, from interstellar travel to radical longevity, is undoubtedly exciting. But it's just as crucial to remember that with great power comes great responsibility. The technologies of tomorrow must be developed and employed with a keen sense of ethics and a deep respect for the dignity of all life. As we push the boundaries of the known universe, let's not lose sight of our own humanity. As we strive for immortality, let's not forget the value of a single moment. As we dream of a world transformed by technology, let's also dream of a world where that technology is used responsibly, ethically, and for the benefit of all. In the grand tapestry of the future, each of us is a weaver. Every decision we make, every action we take contributes a thread to the pattern that will ultimately emerge. And it's up to us to ensure that the pattern we weave is one of wisdom, compassion, and foresight. Our role in shaping the future isn't a passive one. It's an active, vital, and deeply personal responsibility. It's a call to action, a call to thoughtfulness, a call to care. It's a reminder that the future isn't just something we wait for, it's something we build. So as we stand at the precipice of tomorrow, let's not just look forward with wonder. Let's also look inward with resolution. Let's commit to playing our part in creating a future that is not just technologically advanced, but also ethically sound and humanely guided. So we've journeyed 2,000 years into the future. But remember, the future starts now. What part will you play in shaping it?